And if you watch him similar, I mean, Tug was a hell of an athlete, but he wasn't as athletic as Jordan.
No, nobody.
Yeah.
Jordan looked like the most athletic player ever. I'm not trying to take anybody, like, little thing they said or whatever. I don't know what to say. Like, Gil said it first. He's talking about, like, people being, like, 85 Mike. Nobody, bro. If you go watch Michael Jordan when he was young, bro, like that hair, video, nobody nowhere looks like that, bro.
Video there, nobody.
Yeah, bro, that nigga look crazy. Double twin legs on the baseline, pull up, that Michael.
I love Brian, but people gotta leave Mike alone.
Yeah, I had to go back when I heard Gil say I had to go back and look. I'm like, yeah, I've never seen nothing like this. That's crazy. He looked crazy, bro. He didn't look real, bro. How many he averaged? At one point, he was averaging like 36, 37, 35 or something like that.
Yeah, 3 ski.
Yeah, he didn't look right, bro. He looked unreal. Yeah, I'm bugging. I used to...
Yeah, 3 ski. Top 25, average 28, hold people to 27. You don't even want me to win games. That's crazy. All right, man. Back to it and throw it.
Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Thunderbirds and the UTEP Miners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
I caught up with the Thunderbirds head coach, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Thunderbirds will kick off first, and here we go. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the UTEP Miners offense will take the field first. The give on the option. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Across the 45. Still running at the 40. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on 3rd down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go. wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And that's exactly how you draw up your opening drive. You want to get your quarterback comfortable, get him on script, in rhythm, and he was. 4 for 4 on that drive, finishing off with a touchdown pass in the end zone. He comes out absolutely on fire.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now the Thunderbirds offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance. Reads it, fires complete. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. And it's the Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Jackson will throw. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the counter, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Thunderbirds come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And it's the Thunderbirds, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Really nice job responding by the offense.
Maybe a creep, just plowing ahead. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Thunderbirds have moved it inside the 20. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson going to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Here's the defense bringing the heat. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
No reason to risk trying to field that one. As it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wall. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Line gets set. First down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. To the air on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Miners line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Miners! Great job by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And it's the Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Flushed out of the pocket. It's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Thunderbirds with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And That's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front. So,
and here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Fires left. Got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, UTEP. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he tacked on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. And it's the Thunderbirds who are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though. And you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The Miners have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his second and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Go, go! They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Unloads quickly. There he goes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Jackson will throw. Now improvising. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense has it at the 28.
That boy McConnell everywhere, I swear,
He's
boy.
really starting to show you
What a fresh.
I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fights off a defender.
I think he does a really good job on this second down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better 3rd down. That's a play we can continue to run even on 3rd down right now.
He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Boston College taking on the number 8 team, the BYU Cougars.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally tracked down at the 32.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Wide open downfield. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Thunderbirds will snap it on 1st and 10. The play action fake. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And tackled there by the defense.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Oh, he's got a chance. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It's complete on the right side. Turns it on in midfield. Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown Miners. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Dorsett. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And it's the Thunderbirds peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He'll run it again. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Thunderbirds will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wall. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of 1st downs. I need 2.
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
It's caught downfield, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Jackson will throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a doubt. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They'll run the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it on the option. Picks up the first down. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Miners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gives it on the option. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This is welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. EA Sports College Football with a terrific matchup on this Thursday night. It's the UTEP Miners and the Air Force Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Miners head coach before the game. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Miners ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Falcons offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Here's Caleb Edwards, an important part of this attack at tight end. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And, Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, UTEP. Special teams proving to be special. Now
that return's going to be fun to watch on playback. That was fire.
Into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Traore. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. The option, the keeper, stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Sapp. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Miners offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. Offense changing the play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wall. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution.
Touchdown, UTEP! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking to throw it, Sapp. Takes the easy completion. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good...
The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the back. The big fullback's got it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Falcons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Falcons decide to punt it away.
Number 91 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catches signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. It's caught. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Second down coming up. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Ferguson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers. I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get...
Touchdown, Miners! Excellent pass by the back on the option. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 72 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time. You see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Now on the option. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much. First down, it's 2nd and 9. On the move. Got a little grass. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Sends it back in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Wants to throw. It's sacked. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's sacked. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to throw it again. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Backed up now, here's second and long. 14. Go. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Moving out to the right. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Shotgun snap on third down. Got his man down the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. He's got his man. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Falcons will line up to kick off and start the... And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. On the move at the 30. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Got it in the middle. It's Ferguson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38?
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Oh, he makes the catch. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ferguson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw.
And it's picked off at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Hey, guys, I'll tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
And now on for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Tackled in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 on the heels of gaining 4 on the previous play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Fires deep on the run. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a 1st down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the football, no space, nowhere to go, forcing the 4th down.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The run inside. It's Davenport. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The option look. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Miners will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Now on the move. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Sapp. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Takes it on the return. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Gives it on the option. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I think in this situation...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. It's complete. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll try to get to the marker himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. There he goes. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.